Hi, it's Ian here. Thanks for stopping by. In the news of late, of course, has been much talk about the financial crisis that's occurring in Greece at the moment. And whatever side of the political persuasion you come from, you're either celebrating or commiserating with the Greek people. Well, 2 years ago, of course, the same thing happened in Cyprus, where the banks closed for a period of time, not allowing 2 years ago for the Cypriot people, and of course more recently for the Greek people, to actually get at their money from the banks. Now, about 2 years ago, when this Cypriot situation occurred, Siobhan and I took the decision to actually study the financial parameters to find out really what was going on. And we were quite enlightened, let me be honest. You see, this is £50 worth of sterling. I think we'll all agree with that. And it says on the front here, from the Queen, I promise to pay the bearer on demand, and in this case, the sum of £10. What is that £10 or what is that £50 actually supported by? Well, it might frighten you to know that it actually is supported by nothing more than just a promise. Now, back in 1971, the then President of the USA, Richard Nixon, took away the gold standard from the all-conquering, as it was at the time, dollar. What does that mean? Well, for every dollar that was in circulation, there was $1 worth of gold in support of it. That is no longer the situation. We have this wonderful thing called quantitative easing, where governments quite literally print this stuff. And you might think, well, that's all right, printing it. Well, it is, but what it's doing, it's actually devaluing all of our currency. So let's imagine the situation of 20 years ago. How much would £50 have bought you? Quite a bit of stuff. 10 years ago, well, slightly less stuff. Today, it will buy you an amount of stuff. What about in 10 years' time or 20 years' time? How much stuff will it buy you then? Well, less and less and less, let's be honest, because quantitative easing allied to inflation is actually driving down this. Now, this is what's called a fiat currency, means that it's not supported by anything other than the faith of what it is. Now, there is a currency out there which keeps its value and has kept its value for thousands of years, and it's currency grade gold. Now, Siobhan and I are collectors of currency grade gold, and here you can see there, that is 1 gram of currency grade gold, and here is all the certification to prove that that is what it says it is. Now, why is that a powerful thing? Well, as we said, quantitative easing will actually take away your and my purchasing power using traditional fiat-based currencies. So what Siobhan and I have been doing and will continue to do is to exchange this fiat-based but paper currency, in this case obviously pound sterling, and putting it into this currency grade gold, which is LBMA certified, which means it's the best you can actually get. Why are we doing it? Simple reason: governments cannot print gold. There is only so much gold out there, so it keeps its intrinsic value. So, using our little thing that we did a few moments ago, this amount of gold here has bought the same amount of stuff 1,000 years ago as what it will today. And in 10, 20, 30, whatever amount of years' time, this 1 gram of gold will buy exactly the same amount of stuff today as what it did 50 years ago, as what it will do in the future. Whereas this stuff will not. It will just simply continue to lose its value. So, what are we saying? Well, we're suggesting to all friends and everyone that we meet is to exchange this stuff, euros, dollars, sterling, and put it into this stuff, currency grade gold, but from an LBMA certified supplier with a proper standard associated with it. Now, we are helping people by just literally setting up a free gold account. What do I mean by that? Well, each and every week, each and every month, is to exchange some of this for some of this. And that is what we're doing. So, well, yeah, but gold is so expensive, isn't it? No, we're not talking about buying it in ounces, but we're talking about buying it in grams. And we tend to buy it either in 1 gram, 2.5 gram, or 5 grams, depending on how much we want to save at the time. So each and every month, we put some of this into this, and we continue to do it. Sometimes we do it weekly, sometimes we do it monthly, depending on what we have available there. That's why we're going to urge each and every person watching this video to do exactly the same. You're not buying stuff. This is not like going out and buying some juice or some pills or what have you, anything like that, but you're exchanging this stuff for proper money, proper currency grade gold. So that is what we literally do. Thanks ever so much for your time. I really do appreciate that. I'm going to give you a link to where you can set up your own account, and please start exchanging your currency, or your money, shall we say, for currency grade gold, and do yourself a favour in the long run. This has been Ian Parker. Thanks ever so much.